Grace and peace, everybody. I want to address some stuff that's been coming in. I think there's a lot of confusion. I'm always attempting to help people out. We have what I call a Christian Babylonian pagan connection, and you'll often hear Israelites attempting to make this connection, and other people when we start dealing with the Christian church and dealing with paganism within the Christian church. They're attempting to make a connection, and the book that they would often refer you to is Alexander Hislop's, Reverend Alexander Hislop, The Two Babylons. Now, everybody knows that's in scholarship, everybody that's a learned, trained pastor or anybody, seminarian student, knows that Alexander Hislop's work is pseudo. Alexander Hislop wanted to bang against the Catholic Church, and in the 1800s, I think it was 1856, he just wanted to make connections, or 86, I'm sorry, but the dates, y'all can check me out on that. Or he wanted to make a connection with Nimrod and a pagan worship from Babylon to Nimrod all the way to Osiris in Egypt, and drag it all the way down throughout history within the Catholic Church. He was Protestant, but he wanted to show that the Catholic Church was the church of the devil, and he made a bunch of historical errors in his connection with Tammuz and Semiramis and all of this other stuff, attempting to show a mother-son worship coming down and connecting it to the Catholic Church. So if you're an Israelite out here, or if you're somebody attempting to bang on the Protestant church, Alexander Hislop is not to what's to be used. A lot of people make simple mistakes with history and call themselves leaders and teachers. Alexander Hislop, I tell people, is the same thing as World 16 Crucified Saviors is to the conscious community. Alexander Hislop is to the church. It's a widely quoted book, a widely sourced book that is considered pseudo, and people that quote him don't do their research because he didn't do theirs. He didn't do his, and there is no real connection where people are trying to make connections. You're wrong, and there's a Da Vinci theology. So remember, when I say that Christian Babylonian pagan connection, that's pseudo. Are there things we can connect from the church? Absolutely so. But when you run to Alexander Hislop, he didn't do his homework properly. There's a lot of y'all that's not doing proper research. This is how come we would often joke. We say those are Da Vinci, those are Google scholars, those are Da Vinci scholars. Y'all are quoting the Da Vinci Code. There's a difference between Emperor Constantine of the Nicene Council and Pope Constantine. They're two different people. They lived hundreds of years apart from each other. But I notice a lot of y'all people that consider yourselves leaders out here, y'all are saying things and making comments about Pope Constantine, and then y'all are referring to the Nicene Council. This is why we ask y'all for primary sources, because if you really knew what happened at the Nicene Council, you would never let Pope Constantine come out of your mouth. You wouldn't do it. You're not doing history properly. I just wanted to drop that. We got Sunday Seminary going on. You can get in touch with me at bereanteach@gmail.com. A lot of y'all need Bible basics. Y'all need simple Bible 101. Because you quote a lot of Bible don't mean you know a lot of Bible. You don't know a lot of background. Another brother hit me. I don't even want to give up all that information. Another brother hit me with Zondervan, and he started quoting Zondervan, and I guess he's attempting to prove to me about the history. I'm going to tell y'all another thing. If you are considered a black person here in America and this religion got you spooked out and you don't like Africans, you got a serious problem. You talking about Europeans. Some Europeans might have gotten a hold of your mind that you don't like your own African people. You don't like Nubians. You don't like Cushites. There's a problem there. I'm not going to even get into Zondervan. By the time y'all start quoting Zondervan to me, if you don't know who Patton Bernard is, don't talk to me about that. Y'all need some Bible School 101, and this isn't to speak condescendingly to people, but the problem is there's so many people. Y'all are getting out here talking real cocky and quoting Alexander Hislop. I seen the brother Ricard doing it with James White. You're looking crazy to them other people out here that know true scholarship, that know true research. Y'all running around here talking about Pope Constantine, and then y'all are talking about the Nicene Council when Pope Constantine had nothing to do with the Nicene Council. That's like 1,000 years from now, somebody talking about, oh, Michael was somebody great in the African American community. You got to separate. Are we talking about Michael Jordan or Michael Jackson? Y'all are making big mistakes. Big mistakes on simple things. History 101 is important. Use history in them scriptures. If y'all like what y'all heard, subscribe. Thanks for watching.